thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. To the air, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep in the very first play. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion sets up a second down play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Back to pass. It's Lagway. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Using his legs. It's ball. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
When the ball's on the ground and somehow the running back recovers it himself, he's got to be relieved and elated at the same time. I'll tell you who else is elated, Chris, his offensive coordinator and the head coach over on the sideline.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The sure hands, it's Branch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Grab behind the line, it's Bell. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Hunt over the middle. It's Branch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. What a stiff arm.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
7th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to boot it away.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Dogs will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap to the back. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
A quick throw out left, complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He fires it down the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Stockton. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He can go. The 30, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Runs through the defender. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff again. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Breaks an open space.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And the receivers got it.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. To throw, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirby. They look pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.